Hello physical fiends, with the spring coming, it's time many publishers are trying to clear their warehouses and also clear your wallet. So here's a few discounts that have got my attention, some nice things to warm up the spring. All of them are linked down below in the description and pinned comment. Unlike normally though, the first bunch are not affiliate earnings, they are just interesting deals I found for you guys. Strictly Limited Games have some really massive discounts going on their website. I mean, the list is absolutely huge, but I will just tell you my personal picks, like what would I buy myself. But there's plenty to interest other people, so check the full link below. We have East Origin. It's just 15 euros, a really great game from what I've heard, and I believe what I've heard since the other East games that I have played are fantastic as well. Many say that this is one of the best, and that is a wonderful price, but it does have very low stock, so I'm a little bit worried by the time this goes out, it might have been completely sold out. Hopefully not. Wonder Boy, Asher in Monster World, their version of this, which is different, it has a different cover to the retail edition. This is also 15 euros, and this is on Switch and PS4, but again, it's pretty low stock, so fingers crossed this platformer is still in stock by the time you see this. Super Epic, often found pretty cheap when it initially released, but in a moment of madness, Strictly Limited Games did their own version of it many years later. This has unique cover art and is supposed to be a pretty decent Metroidvania. 15 euros, that's good, and I like this cover version the most out of all of them available. Cotton Fantasy. You can't go wrong with Cotton at 15 euros. Again, this is Strictly Limited's own version. It has different cover art compared to the retail release. Not that it does anything different, but it's there, and it is a solid shooter that I would have in my collection. In fact, I think I do have it, I just can't remember. And it's not just singular, normal, standard editions, they have lots of collector's editions heavily discounted too, like their edition of Pocky and Rocky. The collector's edition on Switch is 35 euros, not bad. As I said, you can check the full list of games because pretty much everything has a big discount. As I also said, I don't have affiliates with them, so I don't earn anything, just full disclosure there. Don't think you're supporting me by purchasing, it's just, I thought these were really great deals that you should know about. And moving on to their sister company, ININ Games. On their website, they have a bunch of discounted PlayStation 4 games. In fact, I put up a community post about this early in the week. They are saying goodbye to the PS4. I guess sales of PS4 editions of their games have flatlined, so they're just trying to get rid of their stock. They have standard editions for mostly 10 euros, some of them 15 euros. If you check the full list, you're going to see that there is a mix of UK versions and German editions, but they all play in English. It's just the cover language that's different. The highlights for me are Cotton Reboot, Space Invaders Forever, and Crosscode. Again, the links below for these are not affiliate. Super Rare Games are going to have a blowout sale on their site, a bit of spring cleaning, and they're also doing a similar sale to what they've done before. I think they did this last year with the more you buy, the more you save. On the 27th, yeah, on the 27th, not now, okay? You have to set your alarm or something. There's a little bit to go. I thought I'd give you the heads up. But if you buy 4 games or more, you will get them for 50% off, which is a big saving. And depending on how many you buy, this is only on select products, and the full list of games for it, I don't believe it's been shown as of yet. Don't expect like a massive selection, but in the PR picture they showed Duck Detective, Little Gator, and Little Guardsman, so probably most of their slightly older titles that they still have in stock. Don't expect like brand new releases. If you want to save a big bunch of cash, then be there on Thursday. I took advantage of this last year. I think I bought Tartarus Key and some other games, I can't remember. Okay, now Play Asia. The links below for this are affiliates, so I can actually earn something, and I do greatly appreciate that. They have a spring promo going on, 2 games for $100, which doesn't sound very generous, and you know, in many cases it isn't, but there are some deals to be had here since they are including higher ticket games. This is only on select games, okay, not their entire stock or library. This includes the upcoming Dead or Alive Perf Simulator and Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, so you can save about a $5 there, nothing huge. And also they did jack up some of their prices on some of their games to make it look appealing. I don't really like it when they do that. Like Chrono Cross, that's always been like $40 since for like years by this point, but now they're saying it's $55, so be a bit careful. And of course you get free shipping on that as well. The full list of games is linked below. Also, VGP have some good sales still going on. Links below for these are affiliate as well, and once again, I do greatly appreciate the support. It is the best way to support me in the channel. They have Shadow of the Ninja Reborn. It's down to $24 US. It's only a little bit cheaper than the launch price, but for me, that is a good sweet spot. The game is balls hard, but fun, and the artwork is fantastic as always from this team. I can't wait to see what they work on next. Hopefully it's Pocky and Rocky 2, that would be great. And this is on Switch and PlayStation 5, by the way. Smile for Me on Nintendo Switch is $21 US. This is a pretty funky first-person puzzle adventure game. It has very positive reviews, but the game is a bit short, like 5-6 hours, so this lower price is much more appreciated. It's far more enticing. If you fancy spending a bit more cash, they also have the Collector's Edition discounted as well. That is $42 American. Oni Road to be the Mightiest Oni is down to a very low price of $14 US. The game didn't win many awards when it released, with complaints about the music and repetitive gameplay, but as a pick up and play title, an action game, I don't think $14 is all that bad of a price. It was overpriced at launch, so yeah, this is why I would rather buy it now. No Place Like Home gets on this list purely for the fact that when I saw it, I literally had no memory of this game releasing at all. I mean, I must have talked about it at some point, but it left my memory pretty quickly, and I was surprised to see this game like, what is this game? And I found out it's a pretty solid, cozy life sim. You can put hats on chickens, which is worth the $21 US alone, I think. This is on Switch, PS5, and Xbox. Visions of Mana is down to $31 US on PlayStation 5 and Xbox. It's a really sweet price. Having played this game for a few hours, I was really enjoying it, and I think it was a really underrated game when it came out last year. And they had a decent budget behind it, and it reminded me of the good old days of RPGs. Definitely worth picking up at this price, I would say. Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. I made a community post about this price, and yeah, of course, one should pick it up if they don't already have it. This anniversary edition is $45 US on Switch and PlayStation 4. You get 6 fantastic JRPGs in one package. That's like, what, $7 a pop per classic game? That's good value to me. It's worth it just for 4, 5, and 6 alone. You can forget the first 3, even though they're good, right? 4, 5, and 6 are just legendary games, in my opinion. The Pathless is $21 US on Switch, and this is a pretty cool looking action-adventure exploration game made by a team known for their attention to style. And this game seems really good. I don't know how well it performs on the Switch, and hopefully it's alright, but let me quickly go to PNP Games, because PNP Games also have the Pathless discounted for the same price as VGP for the Switch version, but in addition to the Switch version, they have the PlayStation 5 edition even cheaper. They have that for just $14 US. I'm guessing the performance is better than the Switch, and it's cheaper, so what's not to like? They also have Lost Sphear for $35 US. This is a pretty good deal considering a North American physical edition isn't exactly easy to get a hold of for a reasonable price, especially for a brand new copy. Now, prices have come down recently, but still a good price compared to what you can get elsewhere. It's the second game in the trilogy from Tokyo RPG Factory, originally considered to be the worst in the series, but over time, I think people have come to regard it as maybe even being the best. It's the most classic-y of the classic-y type JRPGs on a budget, Square Enix went through a phase of that. So, which discount has taken your fancy the most? As always, I suggest checking the full list of games below, and any purchase made from VGP, PNP, or PlayAsia greatly helps support me. The others do not support me, but it's up to you. Do what you want. But if you do support me, I do thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I really do hope you're all having a fantastic weekend. And yes, please do take care.